have suffered from migraines for 30 years. And then recently, I'm now 49. I recently have been, for the last year, suffering from night sweats and hot flashes. And I've tried multiple things to deal with them without actually doing any medication, just all natural things. And I barely just touched the surface of reducing maybe the night flashes or night sweats, I mean, but nothing compared to what the LifeWave did for me. So my parents introduced me to LifeWave first simply by using the ice wave patches because of my headaches, and it was helping me with my migraines. And also I had some knee pain from a car accident. So that was my first introduction. And then because I was dealing with migraines and because I was dealing with the hot flashes, my mom decided that it would be great for me to get on the X39, the Aeon, and the SP6. And so I started that on, I think it was May 8th. I was actually traveling to the beautiful island of Kauai and to look for a work opportunity there. And I noticed within 2 nights, after 2 nights of wearing the patches, I wasn't waking up in the middle of the night anymore with my hot flashes. I mean, night sweat, sorry. And I wasn't having hot flashes during the day, and I was having them pretty bad. I mean, I would wake up every night and it was very sweaty, and very annoying, and it would just wake me up, and it was getting tiresome to be woken up. So I was no longer waking up in the middle of the night, and I would have sweats during the day too. I mean, it would even have to be hot out. I wouldn't even be doing anything. All of a sudden, I would just have a heat flash, and all of that went away. And for a month now, I have not had one single night sweat or hot flash. None.
Holly, that's amazing. It really does diminish the quality of your life. For one thing, it's disrupting your sleep nonstop.
Yes. And it's super annoying when you have an activity. Like, I like to play the guitar, and I was at a Bible study one time, and I'm leading worship, and all these people are looking at me, and all of a sudden I'm like having a major hot flash. You know, it was embarrassing. And I'm like, oh, sorry, life changes here, you know, taking my jacket off. It was super embarrassing. I don't have to have that embarrassment anymore.
Let's talk a little bit more about the migraine. So you had those for 30 years. That must be debilitating and really affect the quality of your life also.
Yes, I have tried multiple different things. I've had a lot of car accidents, so I know some of my migraines are not just, I know some of them are tension headaches, but I've also had migraines that would cause me nausea, and I couldn't even drink water or eat food without wanting to throw up. And sometimes I would have light sensitivities, but not always. And so, as I was mentioning to you earlier, Kathleen, I'm pretty sure, if I can count, I have only, since I started the patches, all 3 of the ones that I mentioned, and I've recently started the glutathione one too, because I got sick. So I've been wearing that for like the last maybe 4 days. But I think I've only had, if I recall, I think I've only had maybe 4 bad headaches, and 2 of them were because I got sick and I had some sinus congestion. But yeah, I've only had like 4 bad headaches this month, and I typically would get them at least 1 a week, maybe 2.
And then how is your knee doing? How is your,
my knee is better. I mean, overall, I think probably a lot of the pain that I had from my last car accident that I had in November of 21, where I was diagnosed with bulging discs in my neck, and I had a tear in one of the discs in my neck, and I had bulging discs in my low back. I had bursitis in my left shoulder, and I had swelling in my left knee. And so all of that was bothering me. Now I have done some other treatments that have made it a little bit better before I got on the LifeWave. But I don't typically have the aches and pains anymore that I used to have. Maybe once in a while, but I really don't have to use the pain patches as much anymore.